Hello and welcome to For You. It's Laura and Reese back again, and we're celebrating the holidays.
Yay! I love it.
I love this time of year.
I know, same.
Christmas is just around the corner. We're getting our gifts and our food and our turkeys and Christmas trees.
Oh my God, I'm getting into that festive mood. Woohoo!
There's nothing better than that Christmas feeling. And today's article is all about Christmas.
Yay!
Christmas in the US with Evelyn and Ting.
Oh, yeah, because to be honest, in Taiwan, we don't really feel so Christmassy compared to the States, of course.
Yeah, or in the UK, you know.
Of course.
Christmas is a huge thing for my family.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same as like the Chinese New Year holidays, right?
Yeah, something like that.
A time for family. Do you have any good Christmas memories from when you were in Australia, Laura?
Well, of course, even though it was like super hot.
That's right.
You know, the weather's like different, yeah. However, I go to the church, so it's like a big thing. Yeah. And also we exchange gifts with our friends, family, yeah, all those. And finding out who Santa Claus really is.
It's definitely not your dad in a beard.
No.
Christmas is so fun. In the UK, actually, in my hometown, we have a very special tradition. My hometown is by the sea, and so every morning on Christmas Day, most of the people from my town will go down to the beach and some of them will jump into the sea when it's freezing cold. And it's all for charity. So people raise money and they give it to charity. And it's a really nice community event.
So meaningful.
So everyone spends Christmas together.
Nice.
Well, let's get into to today's article and get into the Christmas cheer.
Woo.
Reading. Christmas in the U.S. with Evelyn and Ting. Evelyn and Ting are at a busy shopping mall in the U.S.
Wow! There are so many people here. Is it like this before every Christmas in the U.S.?
It used to be even worse. These days, many people shop online.
How many presents do you have to buy?
Well, let's see. I need one for my dad, my mom, my sister, and my grandma. So that's 4 presents.
Won't that be costly?
Yes, but it's okay. I can afford it.
Evelyn and Ting are at Evelyn's house, wrapping presents.
So you'll give these presents to your family? What about that guy with the white beard?
Santa Claus. Well, he's more for young kids. With my family, we put all our presents beneath the Christmas tree. Then on Christmas morning, we gather around the tree and open our presents.
That sounds nice. What about Christmas dinner?
That's later in the day, and it's really delicious.
Today's article begins by setting the scene with our 2 characters. Evelyn and Ting are at a busy shopping mall in the US. Ooh, I love a good mall.
No.
Mall is a noun, M-A-L-L, and it's a big building with lots of stores inside. You can find clothes stores, jewelry stores, toy stores, restaurants, cinemas.
Yeah, totally.
Arcades. There's everything inside of a mall, and people love to spend time there. An example sentence with mall could be, I'll meet my friends at the mall at 7 p.m. to eat ice cream and play in the arcade.
Oh, the arcade. I remember that. Okay. 好啦，一开始我们就看到我们2个主角咯，就是 Evelyn 跟 Ting， 他们2个人在美国一个非常热闹的购物中心，相信大家对这个字都不陌生吧 ？Mall, OK， 购物中心。In Australia, we actually call it a shopping center.
Same in the UK.
哦，真的哦，所以购物中心原来在英式的说法就是 shopping center. So it's basically a huge kind of like a shopping mall. Usually the one that's near my house, it's like huge. Yeah, and I only need to walk like say 2 or 3 minutes to get there. So convenient. 那我们通常可能会跟好朋友可能约好说，我们今天可能约在购物中心，然后呢，我们可以去看个电影。Yeah, there's also a movie theater at the mall, which is like near the place I live.
Yeah.
Back in Australia.
Taipei has some good malls, right?
Yeah,
like
that's right.
the Breeze Mall,
微风广场。所以我们可能会这样跟朋友约 Let's meet at the mall and go see a movie.
Most importantly, in the summer in Taiwan, the mall is a great place to get free air conditioning.
真的。
Well, back to the article, and Ting has something to say. Ting says, wow, there are so many people here. Is it like this before every Christmas in the US?
Oh, okay. 所以 Ting 他可能不是在美国长大，他就说，哇，这边好多人呢。那在美国每年圣诞节都是这样子吗？
Right, because I think malls are public places where people really go crazy with the decorations at Christmas time.
Oh, for sure.
And they play Christmas music, and there might even be a mall Santa.
I know.
Well, Evelyn has a response. She says, it used to be even worse. These days, many people shop online.
Oh, that's a good point. 他说，其实这是 Evelyn， 就是我跟你讲，其实以前更多人，更热闹。那为什么呢？因为现在大家都忙网购咯。Used to 后面接原形动词，就是过去曾经如何如何，可是现在可能不这么做了。I used to eat chocolate and candy, but now I don't. 真的。
Oh, I feel sorry for you.
Really? 我戒掉 you know, it's all with the Chinese herbal, like the medical doctors tell me sweet stuff is bad for our body.
Right.
对，听说糖是有点毒的啦。OK， 那我们刚才看到 these days 就是现在如今 Kids these days don't know what a cassette tape is.
It's true.
It's true. 真的卡带的那种。
Some kids these days don't even know what a CD is anymore.
真的，他们可能没有看过耶。I feel so old when I talk about this.
Well, back to the article, and Ting has a question for Evelyn.
Right?
How many presents do you have to buy?
Oh, okay. 所以 Ting 就很好奇说，那 Evelyn 你需要买几个礼物？因为搞不好他有很多家人或是朋友。
Yeah, I've got to say, I love Christmas, but one of the most difficult parts of Christmas is that you do have to buy so many gifts, and you've got to think carefully about what you're buying for people because you want to buy something that they will like.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's tough. Well, Evelyn has an answer. She says, well, let's see. I need one from my dad, my mom, my sister, and my grandma. So that's 4 presents.
That's not too many.
That's okay.
这还没那么多啦。这时候我们用 well, let's see， 就是有一种他在想想看的感觉。让我想想看哦。他说好，我需要买一个，给我的爸爸啦、妈妈。Sister 可能是姐姐或妹妹，还有阿嬷，所以呢就是4份礼物。
Okay, 4 is not so bad.
No.
I've got a pretty big family, and
like
so
10?
I'm more than 10. I've got nephews and nieces and brothers.
可以给他一颗糖果 give like one piece of candy.
No, it's not enough.
That's like 有点 cheap, 有点小气 uncle or something like
I'm
that.
a good uncle.
Right.
Well, Ting has a question for Evelyn. Ting says, won't that be costly?
Oh.
Yes, it might be. Let's talk about this word costly. It's a great word to know. The word costly is an adjective. It's not an adverb, even though it has ly. It is a describing word. Costly is something that costs a lot of money. That means you have to spend a lot of money to buy it, relative to how much you think it might cost. If we describe something as costly, we think that that thing is expensive. Here's an example sentence with costly. A trip to the movies in the UK can get costly because the cinema charges a lot for drinks and snacks.
4份礼物，这时候他就问 Evelyn 说，这样不就很贵 ？OK， 我们来看一下 costly。刚刚有没有认真听 Reese 老师在说呢？它就是指 expensive 昂贵的意思哦，它是一个形容词。其实我们应该可以猜到，因为 cost 就是你知道吗 ？Something will cost you， 就是它可能会花你一些钱哦。那如果我们要说它是一个非常昂贵的商品 ，a costly item。Or sometimes I do that, buying all those shoes or bags was a costly mistake. I shouldn't have bought so much. Yeah, 有时候可能会觉得说，天啊，我真的做了，就是花了很多钱买鞋子啊、包包啊，真的是一个非常昂贵的代价，一个错误，我不应该要买这么多的这样子的意思哦。
Things can get costly, huh?
Right, okay, so back to the article. I wonder what Evelyn says.
Well, Evelyn says, yes, but it's okay. I can afford it.
Ooh.
Well, another word to talk about here, it's also related to money. Afford is a verb, and to be able to to afford something means you have enough money to pay for it. So if a coffee is $50 and you have $100 in your pocket, you can afford 2 coffees. Here's an example sentence with afford. Since starting my new job, I can afford to live in a much nicer apartment.
Nice, okay. 那这时候 Evelyn 就说是啊，不过其实没有关系啊，我是买得起啦。因为 afford 这个字就是我们常常用来表示买得起，所以买得起就是 I can afford， 那买不起就是 I can't afford something。像是呢 I can't afford to buy a house or Hermes bags， 就是那种爱马仕包包，我觉得我买不起。
Expensive.
Super expensive. Or sometimes when you are thinking about, 我们今年要不要出国啊？结果就想说we can't afford another trip abroad this year. Maybe they need to save it for something else.And afford can also mean you have the time to do something, 就是有时间做什么什么。像是呢 she couldn't afford the time off work to see him. 她工作太忙，抽不出时间去看这个她的好朋友，另外一个他。
So by saying we can't afford something, it doesn't necessarily mean we don't have the money. Sometimes it means that we maybe do have the money, but we shouldn't spend it on that thing.
Yes, it's more like that.
Right? I probably could afford a car. I have enough money for one, but I shouldn't really buy it because I could use that money for something more important.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, back to the article. Evelyn and Ting are at Evelyn's house wrapping presents.
Actually, I like wrapping presents. It's
Really?
I do.
I hate it.
真的吗？
You can wrap my gifts
Okay,
this year.
I'll do that for you. Okay, 所以两个人在 Evelyn 家包装礼物，可能是因为我手比较巧吧。I'm really pretty good at like handicrafts, those kind of stuff.
I'm so bad. When I wrap a present, it looks like it's being wrapped by like a dog or something.
Oh no, okay. I'll do it for you this year.
Thank you. Well, Ting says, so you'll give these presents to your family? What about that guy with the white beard?
Sounds like, yeah, he doesn't even know who that person is.
Yeah, it's interesting. I guess some people in the world, maybe they're not familiar with this
guy
person.
Over there with the kids.
Well, she used the word beard. Beard is a noun, and beard is the hair around your face, especially on your chin and your cheeks. I have a beard, although maybe you can't see it because I'm wearing a mask. Beards come in many different shapes and styles, and the part above your lip is called your mustache. I like to keep a beard because it makes me look more mature.
真的假的啊？可是你怎么样都很帅耶。
Oh, thank you. Well, here's an example sentence for beard. My dad has been growing his beard for many months. It's almost as long as my hair.
Oh, okay. 好啦，回到课文，他说，那你会把这些礼物给家人？那么，那个白胡子的先生怎么样呢？怎么办呢？白胡子的先生，待会我们来讨论他是谁。不过这里先来提一下刚刚提到的 beard 要怎么用。beard 呢，虽然大家看不到，就是 Reese 老师口罩底下的这边胡须，那大家都会看到圣诞老公公，没错，待会我们要聊到就是他哦，他就是有那种就是很多很大的 flowing white beard， 有飘逸的白胡须吗？或者是有时候有的人他可能正在留胡子，他可能会说 he's growing a beard， 他在留胡子来表示他现在可能在等待那个时间开始慢慢长出来。那如果要刮胡子，我们可以用 shave 这个动词 he shaved off his beard but kept his mustache， 对不对？那个是什么呢？就是嘴唇上面那个胡子。OK， 刚刚其实 Reese 老师也有提到这个字哦。So who's the guy with the white beard?
Well, I think Evelyn knows just who Ting is talking about.
Right.
Evelyn says, Santa Claus? Well, he's more for young kids. With my family, we put all our presents beneath the Christmas tree.
That's so cute. It sounds like Ting was expecting Santa to come over or something. 他是说 Evelyn 就说那个白胡子的你是说 Santa Claus 圣诞老人吗？这个也是一个名词哦。他说哎呦，圣诞老人比较是给那种小朋友啦。那在他的家庭或是他们家人的话，他们就是会把礼物怎么样放在树下。 We saw that word beneath, right?
Beneath, yeah, this is something that we used to do, putting the presents beneath the tree. Beneath is a preposition, which means under or on the bottom side of something. Underneath, below. So beneath the ground, beneath your feet, or if you live in an apartment, there might be people living beneath you.
Yes.
It just means under. Here's an example sentence with beneath. Many kilometers of tunnels run beneath the city of Paris. Some people say they are haunted by ghosts.
真的假的啦？那我不敢去做欸。Scary。来，我们来看一下 beneath 这个介系词，就是在什么什么之下。比方像是呢 ，Jack hit the phone beneath a pile of papers. Was his girlfriend trying to check his text messages? 这个 Jack 把他的手机藏在一堆文件下面，他可能不想让他女朋友发现哦。或者我觉得这个下一个好可爱 ，My puppy and I huddled together for warmth beneath the blankets. That's kind of nice in like, when it's really cold and you kind of want to huddle together. 就是我们裹着毛毯，然后就是我跟我的狗狗挤在一堆取暖这样的意思。我们在毛毯下面 beneath the blankets.
There we are. Well, back to the article, and Evelyn has more to explain about the traditions. Then, on Christmas morning, we gather around the tree and open our presents.
Surprise!
That sounds like fun. Let's talk about the word gather. The word gather is a verb, and gather is when we bring all of the things to the same place. When we gather people, we bring all of the people into the same area. We use gather when we talk about people coming together to be together, maybe to celebrate or just to spend some time together. Here's an example sentence for gather. All students and teachers should gather in the parking lot in case of an emergency.
哇，那课文提到说，然后隔天就是圣诞节早上呢，这个 Evelyn 跟他们家人就会在树的旁边聚在一起拆礼物。That's my favorite part. OK， 那 gather 就是聚集的意思，它是一个动词。那我们可能有时候收拾东西，把东西收拾好，也可以用到 gather 这个字。We gathered our things together and left quickly. 我们收拾好这些东西，然后赶快离开。或者有时候我们会看到，哇，有东西散落在地上的话，我们可能要把它收拾起来。She gathered up the newspapers that were scattered around the floor. 她把散落在地板上的报纸收拾起来。
Gather your things and get out.
Ooh, you're fired.
Okay, back to the article, and Ting has something to say. Ting says, that sounds nice. What about Christmas dinner?
Oh, that's something I also love about Christmas.
After the gifts, it's the second best thing.
对，没错。他说听起来很不错耶。然后接着他就问到一个重头戏，他说那圣诞大餐呢 ？Christmas dinner.
So good. Evelyn explains more. She says, that's later in the day, and it's really delicious.
For sure. 他说哎呦，那个是晚一点啦，可能就是晚上吃饭的时间。圣诞大餐超好吃，超美味的啦。
Well, this might be quite different because in the UK, we usually eat Christmas dinner at lunch.
Oh, 是 lunch 吗？
Yeah, so like 12 or 1 o'clock, we have a big lunch. And then in the evening, we'll eat snacks and
我本来想说你 eat leftovers.
Yeah,
like you have a turkey sandwich or something like that.
Or like cheeses and fruits and stuff. Because in the
and
evening,
drink some wine.
And drink lots of wine.
是不是？
No one wants to cook in the evening.
对啊。哦，我懂，这样子比较 relax. It's more chill.
Exactly.
That's more like, the purpose of holidays to just go laid back.
Oh, I'm so excited for Christmas. Yes. Well, that's the end of day 1 of this article about Christmas traditions. Let's go to our For You Chat question.
For You Chat.
Okay, welcome back to our For You Chat. Now for this question, I think I have some kind of trouble, so I need to ask you, and that could give me some ideas. What can I give to my friends or family?
Sure.
Name one friend or family member and what Christmas present you would buy for them. Explain why you chose this.
Okay, so the person is my nephew.
Okay.
Yeah, he is my sister's child. His name is Jude. And he's so cute. Hey, Jude.
一定要唱哦
He's like 4 years old,
Cute,
I think.
super cute.
I haven't seen him in a long, long time.
My God.
But there's one thing that I'm very happy about, and that's he loves Pokemon. He loves Pokemon just like I do. I love Pokemon.
It's like a mini you.
It's like a mini me.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised because I thought Pokemon was kind of like an old thing, but
Right.
kids today still like Pokemon.
Wow.
He has Pokemon all over the house.
Super cute.
So for Christmas, I would probably buy him some Pokemon plushie toys, like a Charizard or a Blastoise.
I want one of those plushie toys. They're so cute.
My bedroom is full of them, and I'm going to give one to my nephew for Christmas.
Okay, well that I might think about what to give to my both niece and nephew because my sister has a son and daughter, and I don't really know what they like though. Because some of the cartoon they watch, I'm like, I don't understand.
If you can't think of anything, just give them some chocolate.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, well, what about you guys? You guys have a chat about this question, but we're coming back tomorrow for that Christmas dinner, aren't we?
Yes, I'm getting hungry, and tomorrow we're going to fill our bellies with turkey and pudding. We'll see you then.
Vocabulary Review.
Mall. Sally sometimes likes to meet her friends at the shopping mall and spend time in the stores. Costly. John drove his car into the side of a building by mistake, which caused many costly repairs. Afford. Julie's hotel room was very old and small because she couldn't afford a big, expensive one. Beard. Ralph has red hair on his head, but the hair that makes up his beard is brown. Beneath. There are many different sea animals beneath the surface of the ocean. Gather. Every World Cup, our family gathers in front of the TV to cheer on the Italian soccer team.
以上节目是由活用空中美语制作。活用空中美语杂志，请洽询全国各大书店。如欲索取试听教材，请来电02-2364-4000。02-2364-4000，或上网查询，网址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net